Okay, Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Let us start with a new topic now, and that is journalistic writing. And there are five W's, and we will learn that how five W's are most important, especially in journalistic writing. Now, see, news style, also journalistic style or news writing style is the prose style used for news reporting in media such as newspapers, radio, and television. It means that overall, to simplify the same, otherwise it is very, very simple before you. And you can also see, means on a screen, that news style or journalistic style is something number one, and this is also called news writing style. These are the three names which have been mentioned over here, and the most important point over here to be kept in mind is this, that it is always in the prose style. It is always the prose style. It is not in poetic style. Okay. And these journalistic writings are certainly presented in newspapers, on radio, and television as well. So, what is the most important thing? The most important thing is that journalistic style or news writing style is in the form of prose and written for the media purpose. Journalistic prose is explicit and precise and tries not to rely on jargons. So the journalistic style is very simple style, easy to understand. It means that even illiterate people, common man, or laymen can understand it. As a rule, journalists will not use a long word when a short one will do. And the selection of words is essential in journalistic writing, and that is, they always prefer uh, short words, short sentences, very simple sentences. They offer anecdotes, examples, and metaphors as they rarely depend on generalizations or abstract ideas. It means that other techniques that is used by journalists is the use of metaphors, and they want to generalize the things, and they present abstract ideas. For example, abstract ideas that in TV shows you might have heard the anchors, then they sometimes use such type of thing that they are emperors. Emperors. In fact, they are no more emperors, but they are politicians. So this is the hidden way how to means use the words. News writers try to avoid using the same word more than once in a paragraph, sometimes called an echo or a word mirror. It means that it should be. It is not only limited to news writers, but it is the best quality of writers to avoid the repetition of same word in a paragraph. Once you have used the word, then you may not use it, means throughout your essay. It means that you should have the great bank of vocabulary on your part. Okay? And then such type of writing style will appeal to people. The most important structural element of a story is the lead. The story's first or a leading sentence. It means that, for example, the easiest way to understand it is a leading news are headlines in the newspaper, are headlines which are presented on the television before the news in detail, Article leads are sometimes categorized into hard leads and soft leads. Sometimes we have categories of leads, hard leads and soft leads. A hard lead aims to provide a comprehensive thesis which tells the reader what the article will cover. It means that sometimes it is called hard lead, and that is the comprehensive one, and it will reflect that what the comprehensive report the audiences will receive very soon. A soft lead introduces the topic in more creative, attention seeking fashion. It means that there are certain type of simple sentences are selected that may that those are more creative on the one hand, and attention seeking on the other hand, that may capture your attention. News writing attempts to answer all basic questions about any particular event. So, uh, through these questions, they will provide you answers: who, what, when, where, and why. The five W's, and also often how at the opening of the articles. This form of structure is sometimes called the inverted pyramid. Inverted pyramid to refer to the importance of information in subsequent paragraphs. Now, here is pyramid, inverted pyramid. Sorry. Most newsworthy information: who, what, when, where, why, and how. Important details: other general information, background information. In inverted pyramid, the essential and most interesting elements of the story are put at the beginning, with supporting information following in order of a diminishing importance. It means that most important information is always placed at the top of it. This structure enables readers to stop reading at any point and still come away with essence of the story. It means that this type of structure helps out readers not to think in deep in order to reach the conclusion, because each and everything in detail will be presented before them. It allows people to explore a topic to only the depth that their curiosity takes them. It also means guides audiences to look at the topic only for its depth. And the curiosity of depth will certainly take them towards the most important point. Writers are often admonished, don't bury the lead, to ensure that they present the most important facts first, rather than requiring the reader to go through several paragraphs to find them. It means that uh, who those who are journalists, they always present the most important points in the highlighted form. Or whenever you watch news over there, the most important news are always presented in the beginning. For what? That you may not wait for the details. And sometimes on television, breaking news, such type of things will certainly, or such type of words are used in order to attract the attention of the audiences. That breaking news means it might have happened something most important or most essential. So, in a breaking news, in a single sentence, in a very simple way, through simple words, they disclose the news to you. Okay. And then afterwards, if they think it necessary or essential, then they go into detail. God forbid, bomb blast in Karachi. Okay, bomb blast in Karachi. Then this is the leading news where it was blasted and means who was behind it and how many people suffered over there and how many ambulances reached there in order to carry the wounded people and how many people lost their lives. Okay, so these are the things which are always presented afterwards. So and then journalists don't means create certain type of situation that you may go through the paragraphs in order to find out the meaning. So these are the this is the most precise way, or this is the most precise type of thing which have been which has been means expressed in such a way that you may have at least a general idea of the journalistic writing. Okay, so there are other means. These were the present. Sorry, this was the PPT, and now I'm going to share some other material with you. Okay. Now see, here, in order to understand it, or in order to understand in detail journalistic writing styles, and certainly the thing is very much same. But over here we have a certain explanation of the means ideas. Journalistic writing style, narrative writing versus journalistic writing. So what is the difference between these two? Narrative has a beginning, middle, and end. Narrative is just like an essay, or it is just like a story. Engages the reader's mind and heart, shows actors moving across its stage, revealing their characters through their actions, and their speech contains a mystery or question, something that compels the reader to keep reading and find out what happens. That is called narrative. So here we are given an example of stage. On stage, when actors or characters appear before you, then you may wait for their dialogues or their conversation, and also you may wait that what happens next. Okay, news article, inverted pyramid structure. In news article, we have pyramid structure, which we have recently discussed. Entirely true and factual in every detail must be concrete. It means that news article must be concrete and must in every detail, okay, understandable and straightforward. Avoids imagination and opinion. Words must be concise in news article. It means that now see that you will find certainly news articles different from narratives. Okay, in narratives, you will not have to wait. In journalism, sorry, as far as the news article is concerned, you will never have to wait like narratives. Inverted pyramid structure, lead nut graph, fluff. Acha, fluff means down, means pyramid start from the means above and comes down. In the and same is the case with news articles. Okay, so here The fluff is less important information that fills out the news article. Fluff means the down or end of the pyramid. Things to avoid in journalistic writing. Now, say, oh, here, these important points have been mentioned, and they must be avoided in journalistic writing. Number one, opinion, or your speculation, poetic description, and wordiness. Your opinion is speculation, poetic description, and wordiness. Means journalistic writing must be free from all these things. Okay? Opinion, better. Eliminating opinion. If you should eliminate opinion, we think everyone should take their families to the X to experience. Acha, this is the example is this that this is our opinion that all the people will certainly take their families towards the Grand Hotel. Okay, why? Because they have offered a certain type of things. Families can go to the X to experience the best, and in order to experience certain type of Grand Hotel, means they have offered you certain type of things. Eliminating poetic description. Eliminating poetic description means a beautiful sunny afternoon in the heart of Canada's most metropolitan city was brutally interrupted by a vicious, fatal stabbing today. It means that such type of language is used in poetry. This is a poetic language, and here the scenery of Canada's city, metropolitan city, has been presented. That each and everything was moving smoothly over there, and the beauty of sunny day in the afternoon has been presented. But certainly, what happens? The one man stabbed the other. As a result, he fell down. It means that he lost his life, or because of certain accident. Means sorry, whole the environment was changed over there. A 43 years old male was fatally stabbed at the corner of the Jane and Finch today. It means that this is the news of death. Okay, but the language is not quite proper over here. Why? Because this is a poetic language, and it is not allowed anywhere. Eliminating wordiness. Wordiness means so many words should not be used, and you must be very much selective, especially in choosing the words. Number one, how that we have one word substitute, like, right? For example, sincere and insincere. Sincere and insincere. He is sincere to me. It means that you have covered all the things. He is insincere. He has been insincere to my friend. It means that the word insincere has presented whole the sentence. Okay. Despite the fact that she was feeling ill, she came to the conclusion that she would go to work. Despite feeling ill, she decided to go to work. It means that there are so many sentences which have been which have been presented over here. Instead of it, we can say this in a single word, that she was not feeling well, or she was not. She was feeling ill, so that's why she didn't go to work. So instead of single sentence, we have bombarded the sentence with a number of words here. So avoid such type of thing. Let us practice eliminating wordiness. Because of the fact that he got a good grade on the midterm, he decided to take the night off. He did well on the midterm, so he took the night off. Again, there are a number of things which are confused, very much confused over here. Eliminate the wordiness. The children were tired and exhausted after the long climb to the high top of the mountain. Eliminate the wordiness. The dog was walked by the two girls who were sisters. Or we can say that dog was walked by two sisters. So this is the way. So this is the way how to avoid a wordiness type of sentences. Now you are ready to try. Finished product. How energy drinks affect your body within 24 hours. Now these are the very short sentences and have great effect. Honor Whiteman, August 15, 2015, last year, the World Health Organization held energy drinks a danger to public health after they found consumption of such beverage is on the rise. Now, an infographic created by personalized dot company.uk claims to show exactly what happens to the body in the 24 hours after consuming an energy drink created using information from the sources including the UK's National Health Service and the US Food and Drug Administration and energy drink manufacturer Red Bull. The infographic follows another that went viral earlier this month. Okay, so this is the finished product. So this is the way how news can be uh, made. So this was the example. So we are going to stop over here. So you might have, sorry, you might have observed that what is the difference between the journalistic writing and story writing or narrative and etc. So as I told you earlier, that these topics are no more difficult means over here for us. For us, they are very very easy. Only try your level best to understand the concept of the things over here, right? So I think that it is enough for today, and we will certainly means discuss new topics tomorrow. Either they may be from literary criticism or from media discourse analysis. And we have covered two topics today. Okay, only one or two more topics are left over. So if you have any question, please let me know about your questions.
Sir, very easy. The concept is clear, sir.
As I told you earlier, this is very, very easy. Only,
Yes, sir.
uh, now two topics are left over here:
Booster.
language of documentary and copywriting. So, and these are also very easy for you. So, in this way, we will complete media discourse analysis. So I think that I'll certainly means forward you this on WhatsApp that you may go through the same again in order to grasp the idea. And certainly when I ask you a question regarding the same, that it will be based on your concept and nothing else.
Yes, sir. Of course, sir.
Okay.
Sir.